All right, what is up, everybody? So the highly requested video was, how did this thing do? Did it blow up? Did it not blow up? Does it work? Does it not work? Even myself, I had that question if this thing actually works, the eBay, right? So I bought a city diesel actuator because my whole set one went out. So I had it and I just threw it in the truck and I was like, you know what? What if I can buy a actuator, an eBay one or an Amazon one, whichever one it is? It's like 300 bucks, 200. I think I paid $250 or $40, something like that. But anyways, what if that thing works just as good as the city diesel one? And that's what I did. So first off, what happened with my turbo, the actuator went out, right? So I was getting the code, I forget what it is. It's something along the lines of no boost pressure detected. So I got that code and my whole set burnt out. So the reason why I burnt out, I took it off and I checked that VGT actuator, that little arm. I went back and forth and it moved back and forth freely. But the problem was that every time I moved it back and forth, it only go like about halfway and it would get stuck. So the reason for that is the turbine wheel is in here, and then you got your vanes for your VGT. Something, it might be a piece of injector or something, it started bouncing off these walls right here, and one of these fins was bent. So every time it would actuate, it wouldn't actually sit all the way inside the vane. So on mine, when it wouldn't go all the way inside the vane, this could only go so far. So when you pre-calibrate these, it goes so far and it tries to go past that point, which ended up burning this thing out. So now this thing is basically toast. So what did I do? I went on to City Diesel. I ordered one of those. But I was like, hey, you know what? Let me buy one of those eBay ones. So that's what I did. I jumped on eBay. I bought one of those. That's the one that I'm running right now. And they give you this little dongle. It's kind of hard. Well, it's not kind of hard because they give you instructions on how to use this. And I wouldn't really trust this. So what I did was I bought mine and I already had an Autel scanner. So the reason why I bought it was because I put a valve body in here from RevMax. I had to relearn the valve body. So the only way to do it is either take it to the dealership or buy one of these. So I ended up buying one of these. I think it was like 400 bucks or like 300 and something on sale. I bought it on Amazon. And the dealer was charging me 250 bucks to plug in their scanner and push a couple buttons, and that was it. So that's the reason why I bought it. So I didn't use this. I used my Autel scanner and I did the VGT relearn. This is the MK808 BT, the booster version. So you can just plug this in and be outside the vehicle. You can actually do it outside the vehicle and sit right here by the tire while you're doing it. So I went to do it this way. So maybe, I'm not sure if it's because I use this and I didn't use this. A lot of people have trouble relearning their VGT from using this dongle. If you have an Autel scanner, if you want to buy one, this thing is going to come in clutch for any type of scenario. If you want to, you know, do your relearn, your VGT, or whatever the case might be, you know, this is pretty good. And that's what's been happening with mine. I've already put 3,000 miles on this actuator. No issues whatsoever. This thing's been running fine. I have the City Diesel one in there somewhere. So in case it does blow up or whatever happens with the actuator, if it goes out or whatever, best case scenario, my actuator goes out and I could just replace it on the side of the freeway. It's actually not that bad. You just take out the bolts, put the actuator all the way to the left, do a relearn, you know, put it back on the vehicle, and you can basically do it from the side of the road. Just keep some fluid on there. But that's what I've been doing. So far it's been working. Everything's good. As you can see, it's right here. We have no issues whatsoever. This is working fine. The exhaust brake works. Everything functions as it should. And I'm gonna keep running until this thing blows up. Hopefully it doesn't blow up, but if it does, we got a spare. It's been running good, working good. So if you guys want to buy it, go ahead and try it out yourself. Because you know, a lot of people don't want to spend, you know, $700, $800 on an actuator when you can just spend $300. I'm not saying that it's been working fine so far, but I'm not saying it's not gonna blow up in the future. You know, like everything else, this whole set didn't even last me that long. I bought this OEM part and it failed pretty quickly. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, whatever you want to do. You know, buy it, don't buy it. I'm just here to tell you by experience, and so far it's running good. All right, so right now, I'm gonna go around the block. So when I made the previous video, I had 226,000 miles. Right now I have 228,874. Look, so you guys see that I'm not messing around. Look at this. We're cutting out the BS right here. Take it for what you will, and there's an actual facts, no BS. Everything's running good, no chicken lights. I already have roughly about like almost 3,000 miles on it. Hit the button. have it. That's basically the end of the video. There you go. These things do work. I'm not saying to go buy it, but it's something to think about. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.